What is your name?
My name's T.
T?
Yeah.
My name's Chris. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
So I see you do, what is it, hot shot flatbed?
Yes, sir.
And how many years have you been doing this?
It's like 2 years now.
And how do you like it?
Love it.
Do you need a CDL for that?
Nah, it just depends on your setup.
Okay. And what did you do before?
Before, I was just, I was at job course before.
Mm-hmm.
I was at job course. And then after job course, I wanted to do something more because I had got a certificate or pretty much a trade in working in a warehouse. So after that, I was like, man, I want to get out and explore. I want to do something. I had uncles and I had cousins who was truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
They told me about it, so I decided to do it.
Sweet. And how old are you?
29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your plan for the future? Where do you see yourself like in 5 or 10 years?
Probably still driving trucks, but having like other trucks on the road for me. You know?
Okay.
Just traveling and enjoying myself.
Sweet. Do you think about going to big trucks, getting a CDL?
That's where I started off at. I started off driving the big rigs, but to all your viewers and stuff like that, no ill will, bad juju, nothing like that. But I got into a bad accident.
Okay.
It kind of traumatized me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
so I decided to back off. Do I plan on going back? Maybe one day, depending on how everything goes. But until then, I'm just enjoying myself.
Okay. So would you say that this is easier than driving a semi truck?
A lot so. Reason why though, a lot more freedom.
Okay.
A lot more freedom versus driving the big rigs. You have to be in a certain area.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily say that it's not possible for you to go out and do what you need to do, but with driving hot shots, for me, in my opinion, it's a bit more freedom.
How's the money compared to semis?
That depends too. Depends on who you're driving for. So if you're driving for like a big, huge commercial company, some of them start you off at like 40 cents a mile, 45 cents a mile, something like that. Just depending on which company. That's like what? Maybe a little less now, like 35, 40. Anyway, they start you off with that and getting paid like $500 a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
so about half what you would make driving a semi truck.
Right. So after that time, progress. If you're still working for that same company, then of course you'll get more pay, and also with the more miles that you do. And it also depends on how they pay you, with mileage or about percentage. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this your truck or a company?
You can call it my truck.
It was like a lease to purchase kind
My
of deal?
people, they helped me get it out.
Okay.
But it's up under somebody else's name, so just legally it's somebody else's truck, but
Yeah. Okay, but basically you'll work as an owner-operator pretty much. Yeah, so you get paid per load?
Yes, sir.
All right, but it's not a secret how much can you clear after all the expenses, the truck payment, gas?
Oh man,
Was it diesel or gas?
Diesel.
Diesel?
With this load specifically right here, 1,300.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
All right. And how many days to work?
Well, I got to take this load down to Tallahassee, so that's a 10-hour drive, so just about a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding. All right, that's pretty good. All right. And how often do you get to go back home?
Well, that depends too. How often you want to go back home.
Okay, so you do have the freedom.
I do have the freedom, but you want to make money, so you're going to be on the road Monday through
Sure.
Friday. So Saturdays, Sundays, it's usually nothing out, nothing's open, the brokers are all closed, so just chill.
And where do you live?
This bad boy right here. I live in this truck.
Where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Georgia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hopefully everybody's doing well after the hurricane right now.
Absolutely, man.
And,
That hurricane was devastating.
What do you do in your free time? What's your passion?
I read books, man. I write music, listen to music. I love food. Sushi's my favorite. Has my heart, but I'm trying not to eat meat, so it's
Good
hard.
for you. Staying healthy,
Yes, sir.
making money,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
creating art. Amazing. Good for you, man. So do you post your work anywhere?
Nah, I don't.
Will you?
I have in the past, but as I got older, I kind of started to realize what the world is about, what I feel like the world is about, right? And I just wasn't digging it. So if somebody asks to listen to it, then I got them. But other than that,
So I'll go back to your big dream. Is it still trucking and building a fleet, or
not
do
at
you
first.
think?
No, not at first. Growing up as a kid, you wanted to be many things, man.
Of course,
When I
yeah.
got to, when I went to college, I'm a dropout. But when I went to college, man, I was a military brat. I didn't know much, so I just explored. I found out a lot, and music was a good escape for me to get away from what I was used to. So I fell into that world, and it made me want to become an artist. So I used to write music every day, freestyle, spoken word. But then it just kind of, as you get older, you start to get more, things start to become more stressful, you know, because you don't necessarily have it all together.
Right.
So when you make a mistake, it's like you don't know what to do. You don't know who to go to. You have family members, but they don't necessarily have the right answers for you all the time. So majority of the time, you got to figure out yourself. And when you figure out yourself, you realize that it may be a mistake, or it may be something that's going to benefit you in the long run. So unfortunately, I have made a lot of mistakes, but I'm still here. So I'm happy about that.
That's how you grow as a person.
Exactly, yes sir.
That's what makes you stronger.
Yes sir, yes sir,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, that music was my dream, and I thought about becoming an actor and stuff like that. Wanted to be a chef and all that, but I fell into the world of words, and just realizing that speaking to people like as such as yourself, you coming up to me, that's enjoyable within itself. I don't need no big name or no huge my name's in the stars and stuff like that, because I'm already in the stars, because I'm here today. You know, I'm able to see them just like anybody else.
Great. I hope all your dreams come true. That's a great inspiration to others.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you feel like this business, trucking and professional driving, that opens a lot of doors for young guys or girls that are struggling and they don't know what to do with their life?
It can. It just depends on the person. Just really depend on the person. Anything's possible. Anything you want to do is possible. Anything, no matter if it's truck driving, flipping burgers, working at a warehouse, you just got to make it happen the way you want it to happen, and not get distracted by what other people have to say and what people have to offer you. You know, you just do what you feel is right, and in your heart, you know that's what you want to do, and boom, go do it. But to specifically answer your question, to be honest with you, yeah. If they're struggling and they feel like truck driving is something that they want to do, they seen it, they have a small little, you know, it's just in a rough time of their life, they want to do it, they should do it.
And last question, I actually have two more questions.
Okay, no.
So one will be, how do you stay healthy on the road?
Oh man, it's tempting. It's tempting to eat and to
Especially after many hours of driving, right?
Man, eat anything and grab anything you want. You know, especially because you're traveling. It's different states. States. You're able to try different foods. So you're just like, man, I want to eat this. I want to eat that. I want to eat this. But it's about discipline. It's all about discipline. It's all about, man, just if you.
So your choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. If you want that, go get it. If you don't want it, then don't get it.
Okay.
That's it.
My last question about relationships. Are you dating anyone? Are you single?
Oh man, I'm a player out here in these streets. You know?
Oh, for sure. I know that.
I'm just playing.
How does this job affect your relationship with your friends and dating? Just over because you're always on the move, always on the go. How do you keep in touch with people? You still make time to hang out with.
Make time for them. Yeah. Just make time for them. It's completely up to you first and foremost. Any choice that you do is up to you. But you know, it's also up to the other person if they really and willingly want to speak with you. They want to talk with you. You just got to be honest and open with them up front. Hey, I've been on the road. I'm here. I can make time for you on the weekends, or if I'm coming through the city and I have time, I can spend time with you. Hey, I'm a truck driver. If that is a problem for you, or if you don't feel as if the time that I can provide for you isn't enough, then I can't do that. But it just depends on the person. If they are willing to accept that.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Truly appreciate it. All the best to you.
Yes, sir.
Stay safe. And hope all your dreams come true.
Always.
Dream big and make it happen.
Same for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes,
all right. Take care, man.